Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's Fallout time. Let's watch Season 1, Episode 2, The Target. In full disclosure, this is the second time I've done this intro because I led with my first intro by saying, this show started with a bang. And I thought even I'm not that big of a dad to do that dad joke, so I definitely wanted to leave that out. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted next time we go live with Fallout or any of our science fiction fare. And of course, if you'd like any of that early or in its full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. But all that is then, in the before times. We are now in the world of Fallout, and it's been a rough go since we left the vault with Lucy, but I'm sure things will look up, right? The wasteland's not that bad. Whew. So let's get ready, friends, as we prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. By the way, my cosplay is supposed to be reflective of my time in the wastelands. Let's see if things get better or worse as we go.
Into each life some rain.
Oh, no!
In,
Oh, there he is. There's our guy.
but someday the sun will shine.
Oh, there he is.
Some folks
CX404.
too much is falling in my
What is that? Behavioral engineering? Is that what that says? Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's his good boy.
Another shower start.
I like the video of the running pup.
Sit.
into each and every life.
There we go. Seems like 404's taking a while, though.
Nice for you.
And into each heart.
So is he saving 404 because 404 isn't up to snuff?
Some folks can lose the
But when I think of you, another shower starts.
A little bit more, yeah. Michael Emerson, everybody. I remember him from Lost. What did he do? I'm not familiar enough with the game to know what's going on here. Like the more recent games. I did the earlier ones. Oh, it's just a good boy.
But when I think
He's got a Pip boy. So this must be the Enclave. Oh, 404 is going to tear this guy apart. Yep. Cool shot in the reflection. Oh, he's a good boy. Gotta run. Yep. Please remain calm. How is that missing him? Oh, great transition. Great music in this. Back to Lucy.
was a ride to the ridge,
Is that a robot?
and I can't stand fences.
I like her as a character. I like the way that they really did a good job of making her look kind of video game accurate.
in the evening breeze.
Really good character design is what I'm trying to spit out. Oh, wow. Dear God. How awful. Oh my God. Plan D. Jesus. Wow.
Inside the camping cabin for old Abe Lincoln. And
A perfectly constructed fire that everyone can see for miles and miles and miles. Oh, Lucy. It's a beautiful world for brief, brief moments. Please be 404. Because he's a good boy. Is that 404? Is that a rad scorpion? Wow, he's just there.
Before the war,
Look at his eyes.
people joked about cockroaches surviving a nuclear blast, but they didn't merely survive. They improved.
Oh, that's the rad cockroaches, right?
You should know better than to light a fire after dark.
She doesn't know.
Vault dwellers are an endangered species here. You come from a world of rules, of laws. This place is indifferent.
God, he's so good.
You would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here.
I'm not going back without my dad.
Boy, I appreciate Lucy's conviction. Boy, good, really solid fucking acting here.
The question is, will you still want the same things when you have become a different animal altogether?
Wow.
Or, come.
Who are you?
Yeah, what is his name? Put that fire out. All right, back to Maximus and Knight Titus, I believe, who we have not seen, is underneath the Brotherhood of Steel armor. That power armor is baller. It's so cool.
My lord, Titus!
Can't tell if he's asleep or...
Set us down. I'm bored and I want to shoot something.
Oh, my lord, we were assigned to search a town called Philly. We're still miles from...
A town called, like, not Philadelphia, obviously. Philly? That's cool. So is Titus a violence lover or just not real quick on the uptake? Is he, I want to shoot something? Could go a couple different ways. Did Lucy stay with him? I mean, 404 would have known, but... just sit down this toxic waste barrel. This guy's such a good actor. When I first saw him on Lost, I thought, man, he'd make a great Penguin from Batman. And about 5 minutes into that, I thought he'd make a great anything. This guy is really good. Michael Emerson, I should say his name. Hey, I got this for you. That means that's a golden. It's a golden. What did he inject himself with? I'm real curious about that. Also, I don't know what it says about us as a culture that our interpretations of the apocalypse are getting more and more what I would feel to be accurate. Between Last of Us and Walking Dead and now Fallout, we're putting some effort into what this place is going to look like after. We all in the same spot here? We're all in the same spot. We're in the same theater of operations, everybody.
You're here, a man, and a dog. The target. Yes, they were...
You wanted to shoot something, Titus. Titus is also a lefty. Do the Squires have guns? Yes, just not good ones. God, those suits are menacing.
Go see if the target's in there.
What? Huh?
My lord, I don't have armor.
You earned the suit through acts of bravery. This is an act of bravery.
It's an act of stupidity.
My lord,
An order, my squire. Move.
Maximus is a very intriguing character to me because I don't know exactly where he stands morally because of what he did to Asper and Dane, you know, hurting their leg. I'm not sure. I think he did that. I wouldn't really turn my back on Maximus quite yet. You have a
What's the
flare or
problem,
something?
dipshit?
Can't see anything. This is when something jumps. Oh, holy shit. That's not a ghoul.
Holy shit!
Those acts of bravery.
Help me! Shoot it! Shoot it!
This is Maximus. Yep.
Shoot it!
Wow, that took it down. Shoot like 8 more in there.
Fuck! Where were you? Huh? Fucking place!
It's Michael Rappaport. Get the fuck out of here. It's Michael Rappaport.
Give me a step back! What the fuck are you doing, man?
He's waiting for you to die.
You stupid motherfucker, you know this is all your fault.
Ah, should have shut up, Michael.
You know what they do to squires that don't do their fucking job? They string you up. They hang you.
Ah, do they?
Let the vultures come get you. That's what they're gonna do to you.
Aren't they?
They gotta be the worst fucking squire there is.
Nah, just the smartest. Just the most opportunistic. How about we say that? He's gonna get himself some power armor out of this.
It is a knight's duty to better this fallen world. You don't deserve that armor.
You think you do?
He's gonna have it regardless.
They'll kill you for this.
Not if I bring back the target.
I love Maximus. What an interesting character. Very fucking cool.
Hi, hello. Excuse
Can't believe that was Michael Rappaport.
I just want to ask you for directions.
Okay.
I mean, when do you make the choice? When you're like, you know what? I'm just going with the diaper.
You got water?
Oh, would you like a sip?
Oh.
Somebody hands you a bottle of clean water and you drink it. Even if you're not thirsty, you drink it. Much you can anyway.
Great.
The shot of the ass is a little much.
Pass by with a prisoner? You?
Oh, good. I wasted my water.
What's Philly?
Town. So red hill. Never been myself.
You've never been over that hill?
It's too dangerous. People get killed in Philly all the time.
It's literally like a quarter-mile away.
Had a aunt as well. She got killed there once.
She got killed there once.
I'm real sick. Think I'm dying.
Oh, good to know.
Had to put up with me for too long.
You wouldn't have to put up with me for too long.
You're a good person for not shooting me with that gun.
Huh. It was really no problem. Bye.
Why do I like that character? I wonder if everyone will meet him. Like, you know, the doctor. I don't know what Mike Emerson's character's name is, but load in, buddy. You climb in from the back. Okay.
Watch out. There's a two-legged animal running about.
Nice.
It's a man. If it walks, if it talks.
They put a lot of money into this shit.
The moon up high, more than just a light in the sky.
Wow.
If it kisses,
Huh.
it's a man.
Now he lost the gun. Hope it was in the backside of that guy's house.
No, stop hitting me! I'm gonna fucking kill you, son of a bitch. You fucking hear me? Unhappy, you bastard! No! Fucking murder you!
Now I wonder who's in the wrong here.
The end of your fucking days!
I said unhand him.
Careful now. You'll kill him. You don't know your strength yet. And something tells me this guy's the one that's the real dickhead.
Have a really bad day, sir. Toodles. You, sir, are a scholar and a gentleman. You should be commended.
Ask him what he did. Maximus, come on.
It's just... The guy was fucking my chickens.
Well, good thing you saved him, Titus. I don't know if I don't know if we need Maximus in charge of this suit. He might not be of the most stable mental state. We were in Santa Monica, right? Like Los Angeles. So where would Philly be? It looks like we're up in Northern California, but there's no way she made that walk. Might be like Big Bear.
Hello there.
Lucy, careful, honey. Oh, this is crazy. Airplanes on top of school buses or fuselages on.
Have you seen this man?
Dog me!
I'm not getting involved in any of that. Dear God, man. What a set. What a Man, absolute tip of the cap to the art designer and the costume designer on this. Amazing stuff. Dressing all this must have been a hoot. And by hoot, I mean horrific. We get that 4-frame shot of that finger, yep. Is that the goal, I wonder?
Oh, sorry.
I like the idea of us running across different characters, like with each of the 3 perspectives. It's really cool. That's a 2-headed cow. Is that a pit boy? Is that her dad's pit boy? Yep. Holy hell. We've got the memorabilia.
I noticed that you have an assortment of Vault-Tec equipment.
Do you want to sell anything, or?
But I'm actually looking for one criminal in particular.
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you sardine fucking dipshits were dead. Barb!
Yeah, I
50s, I think.
Barb!
Goes by the name of
Barb, get in
Moldaver.
here, Get back to your fucking room, Barb.
yeah, it's not fun anymore, is it?
Everyone knows who Moldaver is. Get out of here, vault dweller.
Ma'am, this Moldaver broke into my vault, took my dad, and killed...
And I'm telling you, you're gonna go through a whole lot worse if you stay around here.
She's right.
All 10 fingers. Must be nice.
Well, I know that it can't have been easy for you up here, what with all the murder and the dirt. The mission of the vaults should be important to everyone.
Why? It's over.
And why is that?
Well,
There's no recolonizing or whatever.
The vaults were nothing more than a hole in the ground for rich folks to hide in while the rest of the world burned.
I mean, yeah.
You know what folks up here say about the vaults?
I think you're going to tell me no matter what, so go ahead.
Fuck the vaults.
Okay. You got all 10 fingers? Must be nice.
okay, well,
I'll just take that gun and...
thank you for your help, ma'am.
I love that she's, everything's pristine on her, everything. She's got like, this is so cool. They're giving us like, whether it be like NPC timestamp sort of things to let us know in relation to everybody else, who everybody is, as they like get closer and closer together. Oh, yep. There's 404.
You again, miss. Really think you should go home? You are not safe here.
That's what people keep telling me.
People are right.
No one understands my situation.
They don't care about your
You
situation.
come from Vault 33. Your primary crop is corn. You have a telesonic projector in your phone. It lives images of the Nebraskan countryside.
How do you know this?
I think I know enough to know you need to go home.
God, is he good?
You Wilson? Let's get you inside.
Wilzig. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'd be leaving Bartertown here, too. Costume designer. Woo!
Last night, a bounty came in through all 6 agencies. A hefty price on the head of a man that fits the description of that fellow right there.
Lucy.
But I've been paid a whole lot of cabs to provide this man safe transport out of Philly.
Change plans, I guess.
Oh my God.
1,000 bottle caps for whoever kills that fucker! But you don't get shit if I kill him first!
Oh my God, what a shot. Just a pan and a threat assessment. What order of operations needs to be gone here? Oh my God. Oh, slow motion, devastation. Oh my God. Oh my God. 404 is gonna come out here and rip shit. Oh, that poor bastard just can't die. I mean,
I'd offer you one of these cherry tomatoes, but you got a hole in your neck.
it's crazy. Oh, Dave, you're too smart for your own good, Lucy, and I love you for it. I'm really liking your character. I'm really liking all these characters. The size of that. My God, the violence. That's okay, I don't care about you anyway, June. You're a bit of an asshole.
For the tomatoes.
Just threw a handful of bottle caps. Don't kill the good boy. Please don't kill the good boy. Please don't kill the good boy. Oh, fuck, man. Switch out some guns while you have the chance here, Lucy. What in the what is that? Oh.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave him alone. Now, I acknowledge that I'm unfamiliar with your circumstances, but at first glance, your treatment of this man appears unfair.
Oh, Lucy.
I think everyone in this town would agree the force is justified. Unless you willingly stand down now.
Lucy.
Fucking vault dwellers.
Bravery. Come on, you see it.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
She said stand down.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, this is a great show. What a scene. Wow, I am digging the absolute shit out of this.
Titus of the Brotherhood of Steel, stand down or be cut down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nice job, Maximus. It's like a pepper gun. It's got like 4 huge shells in it.
Hi.
Maximus, get up, buddy.
Listen, that man is important. I've been sent here to find him, get him inside, and keep him there until I've dealt with the ghoul.
Okay. Thank you.
This is excellent, excellent work with the construction of this episode. He might have something that can get through that armor. Be careful. Just how much can the ghoul take? I just can't believe 404's dead. Oh, that pisses me off so bad.
Well, I'd say come up here and get me, but it's hard to walk upstairs when you're wearing a 12-piece cast iron skillet set.
Gonna need a new foot, Barf. Trying to eat my beans. But okay.
Oh, come on now.
You keep moving things around without telling me.
How are these two still alive?
Wasn't under the defibrillators. Just saying. I'm sorry, Fee.
Jim's limbs. Oh my god, that looks like it's... Wow, I'm with you, Lucy.
She can take me.
You may not be as smart as people say you are.
Do you have anyone else you can trust in this town?
Hey, Daddy's girl.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, thank you. But I'm really only here to find my dad.
My client goes by the name of Lee Moldaver.
Fucking great.
You ain't getting near Moldaver without something to bargain with, and delivering this guy right here is your best option.
Well, what does Moldaver want with you? I mean, she steals dads.
She steals dads.
Gosh damn it, okay.
Now, here. This is where you're gonna find Moldaver.
God, amazing.
You're gonna need to move fast if you want to keep your skins.
All right.
Give her a gun.
Don't get out the back, Earth.
Come on, Maximus is... Nice job, Maximus. Smart. I am amazed at this show. Oh no. Oh no. You got your torches. You got your torches.
Basic training ain't what it used to be. You drive that thing like a fucking shopping cart.
He knows where to cut you. Never give him your
Read the
back.
manual.
Wow. Get out of there, Maximus. Get out of there. He's gonna lasso.
Serums to energize.
Well,
Serums to heal your feet.
if you fuck one chicken, right? That actually probably saved your life. Oh. I don't want Walton to be bad. I do, but I want him to be like a party going on an adventure. But that's not this world, is it? This world is incredibly violent and fucking awesome. What a great job they're doing so far with this. Amazing shit. You steal, we shoot. Sundries is a term that we no longer use enough of. Can you bring him back? He's still alive. Stim pack? He's a good boy. I've watched people get blown apart and I'm, oh yes! I've watched people get blown apart and I get emotional over the dog. I guess you gotta have your priorities, right? Also, the dog can find the doctor or Wilzig, I get it, but I don't care. 404's back. Oh man, tip of the cap with this episode. So good. Holy shit. What a great way. Well, they're storyboarding the shit out of this is so cool.
This will have to do.
What, just for shade or?
It says here we have about 20 miles left to go. How's your new... Oh, golly.
It's not doing great. She's got a stim pack, I think, right?
I'm not going to make it.
Listen, I don't know who you are or how you know the things that you do, but you are going to get across that wasteland. And we're going to do it together. Okay? That's a promise.
No, you see, I've just taken a cyanide pill.
What?
Vault-Tec Plan D. It was the most humane product that Vault-Tec ever made. It was quick, painless. I was surprised it wasn't more popular. You can change the future if you can bring me to Moldaver.
Your body?
But how am I going to bring you if you're...
You know, not my whole body. Just my head.
What? What?
You're asking me to...
Killing and decapitate you?
I knew I could trust you. You are a vault dweller.
But they keep pumping her up with that.
You need to start acting like a surface dweller. Okay, Miss McLean.
How do you know her
How
name?
do you know my name? Sir.
Damn, it was humane. I'm surprised Plan D wasn't more popular too. I really like this actress. What is her name? Ella Purnell. Boy, she's doing a good job.
Okie
Oh my
dokie.
God. Okie dokie. Incredibly well done episode. Holy crap. All right, my friends, we just got done watching Fallout Season 1, Episode 2, The Target, and the only thing left to do is to talk about it. All right, friends, we just got done watching the second episode of Fallout entitled The Target. What a construction of this episode was exquisite. This was so well done, especially with all of these different set pieces and taking full advantage of the world and the surface dwellers and the unique characters that you could come across by using them as almost like map markers for where everybody was. Just incredibly well done, you know, bringing all of those divergent stories kind of together and weaving them, you know, into the same spot and then spiraling them out again, which was such a great job. You know, Maximus, we don't know how far away he flew to. He's obviously, you know, away from, you know, Lucy and Wilzig, who's now gone. But, geez, oh, Pete, what, I mean, holy smokes, am I impressed by how they put that together. And I should be, right? I mean, what the fuck, what do I know? But, wow. What do you all think about that? I mean, I am so curious to know what the general perception of this is, because, I mean, I have a little bit of background knowledge. You know, I played the very first Fallout and absolutely loved it. I thought it was so well done. I've played bits and pieces of the modern ones. You know, I've gone through like the beginning of, I guess, 4, you know, and I just love the world, and I love, like, I almost like the world before the bombs as much as the world after. They're both so, like, wildly unique, you know. But I'm really curious to know if you don't have the kind of the you haven't been able to been flavored yet by the video games, to understand the humor and understand, I always look at, if you're a video game fan, I always look at the world of Fallout and like kind of the very unique, very original kind of construction of the world in the same way that I look at like BioShock. BioShock has so many familiar elements to it that are used differently, in Rapture, and then again in the, what's the Sky City called? Damn, I can't remember, but mostly in Rapture, where everything's kind of just slightly off. Things are just slightly off, and that's what I look at with Fallout. Things that you identified before. Like bottle caps is the easiest example. No one gave a shit about bottle caps. Now they're currency, which I think is really, really well done. It just, those little things and those little twists and subversions of what we know into what it is now is just amazing. So that's my long-winded way of saying, having that kind of background with the video games and kind of experiencing things like that before in a video game, I'm curious as to if somebody's walking into this maybe with just like, hey, I know The Walking Dead, or not, I know The Last of Us, the show, not the video game, but you're bringing in, non-Fallout related apocalyptic knowledge. How does this world stand up? Does this world, like, does it look derivative of something else? And you're like, shit, that reminds me of Mad Max or whatever, or does it carry that unique quality that I think it does because of like where the world was before and what it's turned into now, using that as a foundation with kind of like the bottle caps and shit like that. It's that 1950s Americana kind of, DNA in the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout that always made it so unique for me, with the little Pip-Boy figure and all that shit. That stuff is, it's almost sinister, when it gets down to it, where you have like, this what it used to be, but now it's kind of subverted into what it is now. Everything is dangerous. There's, death around every corner, and then kind of these glowing, reminders of the past. And so I'm just curious. I'm curious if you've never experienced Fallout before, do you think the world is unique, or do you think it's more, it reminds you of something else, which is, that's not a problem. If you're still enjoying the story, I'm just really curious to know, how it ranks, how it levels up. Does it stand alone, or does it kind of get lumped in with something else? So the characters that we are dealing with here, we've got our principals, and boy, oh boy, are they really, really well done in Lucy Maximus and the Ghoul. I think that the one that I'm intrigued with the most is Maximus. It's like you want him to do well. You want him to succeed. You think, he's kind of an underdog. But here's my thing. There's a device that you can do whenever you first meet a character, and you flavor the audience's perception of that character with the first thing you see them do. So, for instance, we saw that a couple times in this series so far. We saw somebody getting attacked, and Maximus runs in and saves him, and then we find out the person that he saved was the chicken fucker. So you initially think, oh, this person's being persecuted for something, blah, blah, blah. So my thing is, the first scene we saw of Maximus, he's getting his ass handed to him by the rest of those, aspirants, as they were beating the dog shit out of him. And we think, oh, he's an outsider. He's the bottom of I even said, he's the bottom of the pecking order. He's just basically a nobody in this society, and he's just someone to be picked on. Well, that's certainly what the writers wanted us to think, because they gave us that first visual, which is the most powerful visual in learning a character. We walked in, he's getting beat up. Immediately we say, oh, this is terrible, and we feel sympathy for Maximus. However, we have been, since that time, Maximus, I'm not sure, has lived up to that billing of being, this figure that should be sympathetic. He deserves our sympathy, because I'm now sort of convinced that his buddy Aspirant Dane, that he hurt their foot just to keep them there. I am almost positive now that Maximus did that. I'd be very surprised if he didn't do that to them. So I'm really, really interested. The other thing is, letting Michael Rappaport's Titus die. Would we have all done that? Yeah, because Titus was a dickhead, but technically that was just waiting for someone to, it's not living up to that original billing, is what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that Maximus is evil, and what is evil and good in a world like this? It's perception, right? So, you could say the entire Brotherhood of Steel is evil, and then somebody might say the entire Brotherhood of Steel, they're heroic and noble. So, it's all a matter of, what someone has done for you. So let's just say that when it comes to just the pure basic DNA of who Maximus is, the jury is way out. Is he selfless or selfish? We're not sure. We can only we have to begin to build the true Maximus from the actions of Maximus. And so what we've seen so far, definitely, we can't define or place him in a role quite yet, but I'm starting to see what we're dealing with this character. Now, with Walton Goggins's Ghoul, I love him. I mean, I'm never not going to like anything that Walton does. I think he is an absolutely phenomenal actor. I think that his subtleties and this is right in his wheelhouse. This kind of like hillbilly, what did he say? He said, first things first, read the manual or whatever it was. And, it's just that badass drawl that he has in that delivery. But it's also the fact that he's a fantastic actor, as we saw actually in the top of the series, when he's riding with his girl and that terror in his eyes and stuff. I mean, that's fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. And what I mentioned too to the Patreon crowd before we started, according to what I just saw in an interview, Goggins did zero research for this role. He deliberately did zero research. He didn't want to be flavored by the video games, by whatever media is present that kind of describes ghouls, whether it be like, like the TTRPG books or anything like. He looked at nothing for Fallout. He went into this completely blind with the understanding of what his character was, created by the atomic fallout, blah, 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 and gave the situation. And he built the ghoul from the bones out, which I think is just so well done. And the crazy thing is, with zero research, zero, anything to kind of emulate or even kind of, pull from or draw from or flavor your own performance based on like the VO work of a ghoul from the game or something like that. He didn't. And this ghoul is probably the best representation of a Fallout ghoul that I've seen yet. It's crazy that my man is able to just nail the flavor just with his own build. It's just crazy shit. It's so fascinating, so wonderful to see somebody that is at the top of their game be able to just wow you consistently. It's like watching an athlete just, drain 3-pointers, throw touchdowns or run, break world records in the Olympics, just watching somebody act like that, act their fucking ass off. Just great shit. Which leads me to Lucy. And I think that I've never seen, her name is Ella Purnell, I believe. Ella Purnell plays Lucy. I haven't had the opportunity to see anything with her in it yet, but I'm going to definitely change that shit because wow, am I impressed with the way that she has played this character. Just really well done, that innocence and naivety, but the delivery is what I like, and the delivery in the face of Walton's ghoul was probably the best that she's done yet. And then that exchange with Michael Emerson's Wilzig when he took the cyanide, incredibly well done, really, really powerful. That look of just bewilderment, but also like understanding. Like this is a situation that is absolutely beyond my comprehending of 2 weeks ago. But I understand what's going on. It's just my brain is forcing me to just be wowed or just, completely out of my element. But I'm smart enough to know exactly what's going on. And that was all conveyed. And that is just so exceptional stuff. And ultimately, it all really comes down to the writing and the direction of this episode. And whoever decided to storyboard all of this and take these really great performances, Michael Rappaport included as Titus, who I'm pretty sure is just himself, but whatever. Taking all those elements and seeing these performances, but then placing them and sequencing them in such a way with both the dialogue pinpoints and then also like the set piece pinpoints. And like we said, with the NPCs and kind of using them to guide us, the audience, through, we just saw that. We just saw the two-headed cow. It brings us into it. It lets the world live because we now know a relation as far as direction and time to where the other person was. So that makes us realize, oh my gosh, the ghoul's on this path, or there's the ghoul, or here's 404 will be able to lead the ghoul presumably to Wilzig. just incredibly well done, incredibly impressive to the creatives, incredibly impressive that Amazon threw the money into this that they did. I am really starting to get, I mean, with the boys and Invincible, and I mean, Reacher, and I mean, how Amazon Prime is really cooking right now. They're doing really some real good shit, great shit, I should say. Oh boy, love it. I really love it. Anywho, my friends, I cannot wait to get into the rest of this. I can't wait to see where the rest of this story goes. It is off to a fantastic start. As far as my cosplay goes, as the deeper we get into the wasteland, the more I believe any vault dweller would be, I don't know, influenced by the wasteland, let's just say. If you stuck with me this long, my friends, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ringy ding ding that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted anytime we go live with Fallout or any of our other science fiction offerings. And of course, if you'd like anything early or in its full-length format, link to Patreon's in the description. But all that is then, and this is now, and now it's time to say goodbye from the wasteland. But where should we say goodbye from? I got it. We're stumbling along trying to catch up with Lucy because we're from Vault 33 too, and we need to help because that's what vault dwellers do, right? And so as we're stumbling through the bit of the desert that we're in, and we see ahead of us some type of, I don't know, buried object, and we run around the corner and there is a headless body, and we know we're on the right path. My friends, until we meet again in the wastelands, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.